I watched you laugh across the room, like I wasn't standing there. You talked about your future plans, like I wasn't part of them anywhere. I memorized the way you breathe, the pauses in your words, but I stayed quiet, stayed unseen, afraid to break the word. I swallowed every truth I felt, I folded my heart in two. You never knew how deep it went, because I never told you. I loved you in silence, in spaces you never looked, in late night thoughts and unfinished lines, in every breath inside me, like a secret I couldn't release. You loved me out loud, maybe once, but I loved you in silence, endlessly. You leaned on me when things went wrong, called me your safe place. I smiled and played the part so well, while breaking at the same pace. You talked about someone else's name, like it didn't cut me deep, but nodded like I was okay. They cried myself to sleep. Used my shoulder, but never my heart. I knew if I said too much I'd fall apart. I loved you in silence, when the room was dark and still. I chose to lose myself slowly, so you wouldn't feel. I buried my feelings where you'll never find the truth. You held my hand like a friend, while I loved you like I shouldn't do. If I had spoken just one word, would it have changed the end? Or would I still be standing here pretending I'm your friend? Some loves are meant to be hid, and some hearts are meant to wait. I chose to love you quietly and carry all the weight. You never hurt me on purpose, that's the part that hurts the most. You never knew you were everything to the girl who loved you close. I loved you in silence, when saying it felt too loud. I gave you all of the best of me, but never made a sound. Now you're just a memory that only I can see. You walked away untouched, while silence stayed with me. So if you ever wonder why I let you go so clean, it's because I loved you deeply, but only in silence. The door was half open, the lights were still on. Your jacket was hanging like you would be back before dawn. You said, give me a minute, but time slipped away. I stood in the silence, waiting for you to say. Something felt different, I felt it in my chest. You kissed my forehead like a quiet goodbye. You never confessed. It was the night you didn't stay, when everything changed. Louder sound, your keys were gone, your voice was gone, but your echo stayed around. I watched the hours fall apart on a clock that wouldn't move. It was the night you didn't stay, and I lost you without losing you. The room felt much colder with your side of the bed. I stared at the ceiling, repeating the words you never said. Your phone never buzzed, mine stayed in my hand. I practiced forgiveness before I could even understand. I kept all my questions lined up in my head, but you chose the exit instead of the things we could have said. It was the night you didn't stay, no fight, no reason why, just empty space and quiet tears. And a half-said goodbye, I folded your name into my heart like something I couldn't prove. It was the night you didn't stay, and I learned how to lose you. Maybe you were already gone long before you left. Maybe I was holding on to what we almost kept. Some endings don't slam the door, they just fade from view. And I was still in love while you were already through. Soft play that moment like it's frozen in time. You standing there undecided, me pretending I'd be fine. It was the night you didn't stay, when love turned into space. No shattered glass, no broken words, just your absence in this place. I sleep with the lights on now, 'cause the dark reminds me too of the night you didn't stay, and the girl who waited for you. If you ever wonder why I don't ask you to explain, it's because I already know some hearts leave without saying a thing. We had plans written in pencil, dreams folded in the back of my mind. You said we've got all the time, like time was always on our side. I learned your coffee in the morning, you learned my fears at night. We built something delicate between the wrong place and the right. We were careful with our hearts, like they could break too fast. But loving you felt permanent even when nothing lasts. Almost forever was enough to make me believe it was real. We didn't get the ending, but we felt everything we could feel. We were close to something timeless, but timing wasn't kind to us. And even though we didn't make it, almost forever was enough. We danced around the truth like it wouldn't catch up someday. Ignore the cracks between us, hoping love would make them stay. You talked about the future like it was just out of reach. I held on to every moment, afraid of what it might teach. I knew the silence was growing in the space between your words, but I chose to keep believing in everything we'd heard. Almost forever was enough to make my heart feel safe for a moment. softly and don't call it a mistake. It's because loving you briefly was a risk I'd always take. The house is breathing slowly. Every clock is way too loud. I'm lying wide awake again, with your name spinning around. Your side of the bed is colder, like it knows you're not here. I close my eyes, I swear I feel you, but it's just the dark, not you, my dear. I try counting every reason why I should be letting go, but my mind keeps opening doors to places I already know. It's 2 a.m. and your ghost is standing in my room. You don't say a word, you never do, but I feel you move. You're in every shadow I pass, every thought I hold too close. It's 2 a.m. and I'm wide awake with you and your ghost. Your laughter lives in echoes in the walls we used to know. I replay the smallest moments like they happened long ago. I reach for my phone instinctively, like maybe you still care, but the screen just stares right back at me, reminding me you're not there. I tell myself I'm getting stronger, but the night doesn't lie. It brings you back in quiet ways I cannot run if I try. It's 2 a.m. and your ghost is sitting next to me, familiar like a memory. I wish I couldn't see. You're in the silence after songs, in the space where love was close. It's 2 a.m. and I'm losing sleep with you and your ghost. If missing you was simple, I'd have learned it by now. But you visit me in pieces when the world slows down. You don't haunt me with anger or the things we did wrong. You haunt me with almost and the way we belong. I don't scream, I don't cry, I just breathe you in, like loving you quietly is where my nights begin. It's 2 a.m. and your ghost still knows this place by heart. It knows the cracks in my walls and the scars in my heart. I swear I'm learning how to heal, but healing takes its toll. It's 2 a.m. and I'm not alone. It's me and your ghost. Morning always finds me tired, but night knows me the most. Because every time the world goes quiet, I'm still loving your ghost.